Hello, and welcome back to Unlock B2 English. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mark. Today, we're talking about something that makes your English sound 1,000 times more natural, reacting in conversations.
Absolutely. How many times have you been in a conversation where you just say, yes, I see, or okay? It's polite, but it doesn't show much emotion or engagement. Today, we're going to give you the tools to sound more authentic and dynamic.
Exactly. Our topic today is reacting naturally in conversations. We're going to give you 5 key strategies to express surprise, empathy, and excitement like a native speaker. This is the difference between a fluent speaker and someone who just knows words.
Let's start with our first strategy, expressing surprise or shock. Instead of a formal, I am very surprised, you can use much more common and quick phrases. For example, if a friend tells you they won the lottery, you don't say, I am surprised. You say, no way. That's a powerful and instant reaction.
That's right, and these are versatile. If a colleague tells you something you find hard to believe, like a tight deadline, you could say, seriously, that can't be right. Or, for something a bit more lighthearted and unbelievable, you might say, you're kidding me. It shows you're amazed by what you just heard. These short phrases are what make a conversation feel real. Our second strategy is about showing agreement or understanding. This is crucial for a smooth conversation. Instead of just saying, I agree, which can be a bit abrupt, try something more dynamic that shows you're listening and processing their thoughts.
Exactly. You can say, that makes sense, or I see what you mean. These phrases show that you're not just agreeing, but you're actively listening and processing what the other person said. They are perfect for when someone is explaining a complex idea. For strong agreement, use exactly or absolutely. If you agree with a part of what they said, but not everything, you could say, you've got a point there. I hadn't thought of it like that. Our third strategy is for expressing empathy or sympathy. When someone tells you something bad, you need to show you care. The most common and simple reaction is simply, oh no. It's a short phrase, but it conveys so much.
It really does. If the situation is more serious, like someone losing their job, you can add, that's terrible, or the classic, I'm so sorry to hear that, which works in almost any context. For something more casual, like a minor inconvenience, you might hear a friend say, that's rough. It's a quick and sincere way to show you're on their side.
Our fourth strategy is to use filler phrases to gain time. Sometimes you're asked a question and you need a moment to think. Instead of just a long, awkward silence, you can use a natural filler.
Right. You can say, well, let me think, or that's a good question. These phrases don't mean you don't know the answer. They just show you're considering it. It makes the conversation feel more natural and less like a test. Another common one, especially when you're about to introduce a counterpoint or a new idea, is to say, the thing is, it signals that you're about to explain your position.
Our fifth and final strategy is to use exclamations to show excitement or enthusiasm. When someone shares good news, your reaction should match the mood. Instead of just, that's good, you can say, that's amazing.
I love this one. For a great idea from a colleague, you can say, brilliant, or what a great idea. It's an easy way to sound more lively and engaged. The key is to vary your reactions. If you use that's good every time, it starts to sound like you don't care. Using phrases like that's fantastic or awesome makes your reaction feel genuine and energetic.
So, to summarize our 5 main strategies, express surprise or shock, show agreement or understanding, express empathy or sympathy, use filler phrases to gain time, use exclamations to show excitement.
So let's move to our weekly challenge. This week, We want you to pay attention to how people around you react in conversation. Listen for 3 of the new phrases you learned today.
That's right. Then choose one of those phrases and try to use it in a real conversation. It might feel a little strange at first, but the more you practice, the more natural it will become. And don't forget to check out the show notes for a full list of these phrases and some extra tips. You can find them on our website.
That's all for today's episode. If you want to continue improving your conversational skills, we suggest revisiting episode 37, Polite English That Doesn't Sound Too Formal.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time on Unlock B2 English.